What we're doing is collecting collagen and DNA samples from a parchment manuscript. Parchment is the substance that was used for writing throughout the Middle Ages. Parchment's made from the skins of most often cattle, sheep, or goats. Collagen is the main structural protein that you find in skin. So really, if you look at it biological level, parchment mostly is collagen, so it's very readily available. And so what we're doing is collecting some collagen samples so that we can identify the species of the animals that furnish the parchment. And we're also going to do some genetic analysis of some of the samples. The production of a medieval book was this intersection of all sorts of disciplines and areas of expertise. So I came at this from the point of view of a literature scholar. I was interested in text that were in books. I was interested in how do I date these, how do I localize them? Where is this book from? Who wrote it? So this book I'm working on here, was it a Franciscan book or a Benedictine book? When did these particular monastic orders arrive in England? What were their sorts of habits of copying books? When does a scribe change hands? The more I begin to work on manuscripts as physical objects in the course of pursuing these interests, I began to see them as every book is this sort of nexus of all sorts of activities. You have the monasteries that produced them. Who are the readers and users of these books? Why are they producing them? You have the manufacture of the books itself. Parchment is a commodity, so we could look at it as something that was produced, sold, exchanged, shipped, moved around on a market. This is something we know almost nothing about. There's very little written record of it. Parchment is inherently related to the maintenance of livestock herds. So this is an animal husbandry question. This is a veterinary science question. So when we talk about the questions that can be answered, I can answer that from my own point of view. But it's also this truly interdisciplinary nexus, just as it was when it went into making one of these books, where you have scholars, you have religious writers, you have folks raising the animals, you have folks selling the parchment, preparing it, all these things. So it is today a sort of nexus of interdisciplinary inquiry. There's no way to tell the history of this book, a complete history of this book, without a sort of interdisciplinary lens. I'm Tim Stinson, I'm a medievalist, and this is how I think and do.